Hey, as you know, this summer I committed to working on a school project outside of work and completely forgot that I needed a break. I had actually planned a 4-week vacation to see my family and friends, spend some time alone, travel, and recharge my batteries. And here I am, back to my normal routine, which I love so much, but it's always a bit tough to get started again.
It's hard to start. That's why I'm drinking coffee instead of working.
Well.
Yo, barista. Yogurt. It's really... champignon. Guys, tell me what is it?
Bye, Petunia.
Yeah, I was just saying that it's when you took a big pause like I did. I haven't coded for a month or even more and haven't touched my school project for more than a month, and it's scary to get back. Like, I wanted to come back to it last weekend, but I don't know, there was something that prevented me, that it was hard to just open the project and realize that you've forgotten a lot of things, that you don't remember like your code. And I was scared of these realizations. But anyway, in order to progress on something, you have to get back to it. And that's what I'm doing now. Let's go.
Well.
Was hesitating whether to take public transport or my electric scooter, and this was the choices you could see, and don't regret it, because yesterday I was so much pissed off. I was lost. It took me way more time to go to work and way more time to get back home, because some roads were closed and I had always to check like which street to take. But today I took the support, so it was with me, and the time when the one road was closed, I was checking like which street to take for the most optimal route, and it took me 5 minutes more to get to work, which is not that bad. progress on my school project, 0. Even though I think we've started for like 3 hours or so, right? Yeah. But the thing is that I wanted to practice algorithmic problems, and I've remembered about Advent of Code. I didn't have a chance to finish it. Basically, I did only one task, so I have a goal to finish all of the tasks of the previous year so that I could participate in this one. So I slowly started practicing algorithms, and the problem I was solving, it took me literally 3 hours, even though I think most of the time it was debugging because like it didn't work and I didn't understand why. But finally I made it, and this is like the feeling I enjoy the most in programming, is that the time when you finally found the solution to the problem you've been solving and it works correctly. Bellissimo. In the end, I stayed longer because I felt the energy and the brain capacity to code more, to work on my school project, where I implement a simple web app from scratch without any frameworks. And right now, I am in the stage of the user authentication. And I'm primarily, like today, I was focusing on how to on the session. In other words, like non-programming words, is like that the user, you log in and you're able to access some pages, you're able to persist on the pages, so like the application recognizes you and you don't have the access to certain pages if you are not logged in. And this is managed by the user session. There are two main ways of creating, implementing the user session. Either it's on their server side, and this approach is known as stateful, or you have a token-based authentication. Maybe you have heard JWT token, and it's stateless. In my case, because it's not gonna have decent amount of users, I'm implementing everything from scratch, so I chose the easiest approach here and implement the stateful and implement the cookie-based approach. It's something that is doable from scratch and satisfies my needs. I've almost finished it. There are certain cases that don't work for me. It's like, I don't know, I figure out when I log in, my method that I created is authenticated, where I search compare the cookie value and the value stored in the database, and it's not the same for some reason. So I need to figure out why. And I tried to debug a little bit for the last 15 minutes, but I don't know why. And that's the time that I need to refactor my code because it's a mess. I don't even want to show it. I think I will publish everything on GitHub since when the project is finished, so you can have a look how it's in the end. But sometimes I will show the mid-time process when it's okay to show, but for now it's like, yeah, I don't even want to to show the code because it's embarrassing. It's total mess. So the first task for the next time in my to-do is to refactor the code, and then I will deal with this sessionization. Does this exist? Like with
user sessions. And then I think I can start working on the main features of the app.